Hey, Spirit Youth family, welcome back to the Get to Know 'em podcast. My name is Daniel,
I'm Josh.
and we're really excited for you to get to know him. We're excited for you to get to know Josh Barnum a little bit better. Man, it's been so fun having you as a part of the team, Josh. Why don't you tell everybody about how long you've been serving at Spirit Youth and kind of what you do?
I've been here since January of last year, and recently I've moved my position, but originally I was just volunteering, helping out where I could, getting to know all the kids. But now I'm in charge of the games at youth. So whenever we all go into the sanctuary, we play a game, and me and my buddy Caleb are in charge of that, leading it, giving high energy, just being a little bit of a mentor.
1,000%. One of my favorite things about Josh Barnum is this dude is like Will Smith, but 20 years younger. It's like the Energizer Bunny that just never stops going. And so I really appreciate that about you. But hey, this is a guy that you definitely get to know. And one way that we're going to do that is by asking him questions and seeing him last as long as he can while he's eating this without drinking milk, which I actually forgot. So we might be in trouble. It's going to be fine. No milk today. So
I mean, I didn't have milk last time, but we'll see.
Don't choke. You didn't have the bomb last time. That's worse than the last dab, I promise you.
Which is surprising.
I know. I'm going to go ahead and eat mine.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to go ahead and eat yours. This one's really not bad. This is the classic chili maple, so it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. I kind of enjoy it, honestly.
It's good.
It's better than most. So, hey, but while we're getting started, the first question for you is this right here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most scared you've ever been? Clowns and bear attacks count. So leave nothing to interpretation. Tell everybody the one time that you've been the most scared in your life.
So probably I was driving home from a choir concert back in high school. It was a rainy day, and I decided to take the back way home. And the back way is like twisty roads through like trees and stuff. So I took this like hard 90-degree turn. I was going probably about 40, a little too fast for it being a rainy day. And my car tires were like non-existent at this point because it was an old 99 Chevy Blazer. So
sounds really fun.
Yeah, so I took the turn. My tires lost traction. I went straight head on into a tree. And like I just saw the tree coming at me at 40 miles an hour. My back tires came off the ground, and the tree came falling onto my hood. So then I backed out, and I went and looked. Almost no damage to the car.
Couldn't even imagine. I'm pretty sure you heard the song "In the Arms of an Angel."
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the really sad.
It was either that or like
SPCA
Jesus
ones.
Take the Wheel.
Jesus Take
like
the
one
wheel.
of those two songs was going, and it worked.
Fun fact about Jesus Take the Wheel. Now this is crazy. There was actually a woman who tried to sue Carrie Underwood because she was tired and was falling asleep, and so she had the song playing on her radio and legitimately let go of the wheel and crashed. And so she tried to sue her for expecting that Jesus will take the wheel because of that song. That's not even a fake story. That actually happened. It was insane.
Gotta love people, man.
I just don't understand them. But hey, that chili maple was really good.
It was.
But I feel like that was even hotter than last time. I think I didn't do enough sauce last time. So I might be really struggling later in this video.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to need it. So, hey, this next one is our curry verde sauce. It is interesting to say the least. If I remember correctly, this was Drew Smith's favorite, but I can't remember. His might have been the next one. So you'll have to tell me what you think. I'm just not a big hot sauce guy, so I'm going to struggle every time we do this, and that's okay. So my next question for you, though, Josh, so people can get to know who you are. What's the most embarrassing job you've ever had?
I wouldn't say even more like embarrassing, but the one I was the most embarrassed at the job was probably lifeguarding. Just because the people that would walk up to me made me feel real bad. Like,
yeah,
there was just one time this group of girls came up to me. I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed in my life than when those girls came up to me.
Yeah, why is that?
They were like 12 or younger max. That was it. They walked up to me and they were like, "How old are you?" And I was 18. So I said, "I'm 18." And I was working the lazy river. So they went around, came back after I told them my age, and they were like, "Do you want to catch a case?" I was like, "No, not even a little bit." So then they kept going, and then they came back around, and they were like, "Hey, I have an older sister." I was like, "Me too. Cool story." And then like they just kept coming around. And then one time they came and brought me ice cold water, and I was like, I'll take it. But that was yeah.
Girls are built different in Texas, I guess. I don't know, bro. That's
Yeah.
wild. I would feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was real bad.
I'd be like, no one's safe here. Like, I'm in danger. Help.
Yeah. And then, like, a lot of times I got like older women, but the fact that like 12-year-olds said, "Do you want to catch a case?"
Right. Yeah, that would make me uncomfortable. I personally think that if I was a lifeguard, they would just call me fat and make fun of me. So that's probably why I never did it.
No, I got hit on every day, all day.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, I got a wife though.
Yeah,
Shout
I was
out
a
to
fit
Emily Hubler.
kid with long hair, tan.
You still are in shape. Oh my gosh. Yo, that is so much zesty lemon pepper. Okay, do your best to not get this everywhere. I'm sorry. Wow, I made a mistake. Now I'm gonna have extra. Oh, that's terrible. All right, well we're gonna go ahead and move on while I try to save whatever I just did. What's the most useless piece of knowledge that you know, Josh? Just like if you had a random fact that will never actually help you in life. What is that fact? What is that knowledge that you can give these students tonight or today, whatever time of day it is?
I'd say in World War II, there was this battle that broke out because Americans said that people fired on our ship. But turns out no one actually fired on the ship at all. Americans just wanted to shoot people. Because no one on the ship, other than the one person who reported it, heard any gunfire or anything hit the ship. And then after the battle, they did an assessment of damage on the ship. There was one bullet hole in the entire battleship.
This is like some like conspiracy theory stuff. It's a trap. Level of knowledge that you just gave every single person that's listening.
Yeah.
You realize that?
Yeah. But Americans were just like,
Americans
trigger
gonna
happy.
American. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
when there's guns, Americans are gonna shoot.
have you ever seen an American meme that did not involve a gun of some sort with the American flag and possibly an eagle
And then the eagle
flying
screech
in the background? Yep.
Yeah.
See? Now
Americans are gonna shoot. That's just our thing. Especially living in Texas.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
I
Here
do.
you go, brother. Hey, this next one is actually one of my favorite last week. This one is the chocolate ghost pepper.
Ooh.
And so ghost pepper equals no bueno, but chocolate equals muy bueno. Which, speaking of chocolate, last night we actually had our Spirit Youth Bake Auction. And
I was not able to go to that.
dude,
sadly.
well, it was awesome. We were able to raise $1,300 for missions
yeah.
through that one event, and it was so fun. We had kids that came and helped and served, and it was just awesome to see the generations coming together to complete and try to accomplish a mission that we're setting forward to help out in Sumba, Indonesia.
Yeah, I sadly had play rehearsal, so I could not make it.
Josh is talented. He's gifted in so many different areas. That's what he's trying to tell you. He's an athlete, he's a lifeguard, and he's an actor.
And I can sing.
Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty talented. So this next question, are you ready for it, dude?
I am.
Now, I honestly know what mine is, and it hurts my soul to ask you this question. What's the worst police ticket you've received?
I've only ever received 2, and they were both for speeding. So
But, like, how much were you speeding?
both were reportedly 10 over. Which the first one, I was actually going 10 over. But the second one was here in Bartlesville, like over by campus. And this cop allegedly caught me going 10 over the speed limit in the school zone. But the neighborhood he came out of, because I saw him come out of the neighborhood, it was after the 45 speed limit sign.
Yeah.
And he clocked me going 46.
I'm telling you, man,
So,
it gets sketch.
Yeah, so
when
he
you get
clocked
into
me
that.
in the 45 area. But I was like, I'm not going to argue it because it was only like $100 and it was completely erased from my entire
Yeah, me too.
driving history.
Yeah, I've had 2 for 25 and over, so, I mean, you're definitely doing better than me. So, proud
I
of you.
do speed a lot, but I take back roads where there's no cops.
I speed a lot, but I don't get caught.
Yeah, I'm smart with it.
Josh Barnum, ladies and gents.
Don't
Oh my
take that
goodness.
advice.
Here you go, my friend. Yeah, please don't speed. We encourage safety and good decision making at Spirit Youth, but also at the same time, we have been there and have been stupid. So
I don't do it much anymore, but when I was a
won't
kid,
judge you.
like just got my license, I was up there.
10 over, yeah. Really up there. Man,
But on the back roads, I definitely got up a little more.
I'm just going to tattle on myself here. I had a motorcycle when I was 14 years old, and I think the statute of limitations is passed for this, so they can't give me a ticket. They have no proof besides me admitting to it. Where me and my friend that was probably 16, 17 at the time, I was 14, were racing on our motorcycle on a back road here in Bartlesville. I still know where it's at. I could take you after this. Like, I know exactly where it is. And I definitely was going above 120. It was really fun. But don't do it.
I've definitely tested the max speed on both of my vehicles I've ever had, and both are right at 100.
It's always a great decision, isn't it? Yikes.
But when I tested it in Gloria, the Blazer I had,
Yeah.
I got to 100, and then I heard and then it dropped to 80.
Oof. Oof, blew an engine.
And I was like, never doing that again.
Yeah, no lie. Well, hey, this next one's going to be a fun one. I'm really interested what your answer is going to be. What's the worst thing you've witnessed at a wedding? What, like, anything you could describe, what is the worst one that happened to you?
Okay. So this was at my cousin's wedding a few years ago, like 2 years ago, I believe.
Okay.
Her friend getting, like, absolutely drunk.
1,000%.
Like, wasn't even her party, but she got so drunk to where she took everyone's, like, attention away from my cousin. So we were all super mad at her. And then after the wedding, like, all the guests were left, but it was my cousin, so I was staying, like, helping her clean up and everything, like, taking her back to the bridal house. But this girl, sitting on her boyfriend's lap, leans over and just, like, pukes all over the place.
Wow.
And then, like, falls into it.
So, here's my piece of advice. Just hearing this story, don't drink. There's not really anything good that comes from it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have any business, specifically for our youth group audience that's out there. You are underage and it is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And from what I've heard, it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. And so, like, don't do it. Please be smart, be safe, make good choices, and make weddings memorable for the right reasons.
And if you're drunk, they're not even memorable.
Exactly.
Like, you forget everything when you're drunk.
Right, like, you're just being a dingleberry.
Yeah.
Like, you're ruining it for everyone. So please don't be that person. Be smart. Use your noggin. And also, really fast, before we move on, because I forgot to tell everybody, this is the Hot Ones, just like standard level hot sauce. Your Tapatio kind of style hot sauce. It's the worst tasting one besides, I believe, this one for me. That one's terrible. You're going to taste it, and you're going to throw up from the taste, not even the heat, okay?
Okay.
But this next one we're moving into, man, it's pretty spicy. This one is the spicy shark, and it's the Mako shark. Now, this Mako shark, it looks bloody whenever you actually shake it up and everything. Like, there's, like, a red tint to it, and it kind of makes me scared. For some reason, there's, like...
Maybe it does have shark blood in it.
Dude, there's, like, a little snake.
No, it's a rattlesnake shark.
Attached to him. So, I'm a little nervous. We're going to find out. We'll definitely see what happens. Bless you.
Just don't get it all over the table.
Listen, I'm already going to have to clean up, so I might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Because I don't know what overcame me, but I just didn't think it would run out the way it did on that last one or two. When was that? That was the third one, wasn't it?
It was one of these two.
Oh, I got it on my arm. Dude, I have to lick it off. No.
You can even reach that part.
I don't think I can. Well, one, because I'm not flexible, and two, because I also don't want to.
It's on the back of your forearm.
Listen, depression. It's depression. Hey, this next question definitely applies to you. You're an athlete. You know you're an athlete. What's your biggest fail moment while playing a sport? Oh, gosh.
I'd say probably my first time ever trying to slide tackle. Because if you ever watch soccer, I was a defender in soccer. And one of the biggest parts about being a defender is knowing how to slide tackle. And if you do it right, it's so beautiful. It works great. My first time ever trying, I'd only seen it like on TV and stuff. I've never actually done it before.
Some Leo Messi.
Yeah. Well, he's an offense. He gets slide tackled.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
And then he still comes out with
That's
the
just
ball.
him and Ronaldo are like the only two players I know.
Fair.
And Josh Barnum.
And Caleb.
Oh, yeah, and Caleb. I know a few, I guess.
So
Grant Mulder, Cam Mulder, shout out.
I went to slide and was not good. You know, like, have you ever seen like a rock star slide when they have their guitar? Like on stage? I looked like that.
That's pretty impressive.
But not when you're trying to slide tackle.
Yeah.
So slide tackle, you originally, like, you have your non-dominant foot bent under your hip and then your dominant foot straight out going for the ball. I didn't do that. I slid on both knees across the ground. And then the ground wasn't very, like, soft or, like, wet at all, because usually you wet the field if it's a good field. So I slid, like, 6 inches, and then I stopped, but my momentum was still going forward.
Wow.
So I stopped and then just face planted into the ground.
Dude, I'm really hurting right now.
I don't even feel it yet.
Why is it worse? Wow. Like, I didn't even feel it until the bomb last time. And this time, I'm like, I'm dying.
You're sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
I don't know if you guys on the camera can see, but he is very wet.
Oh, God.
Am
This
I
is
sweating
terrible.
at all yet?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not nearly as bad as I am.
Yeah,
You're like glistening. I'm like,
You look like the vampires in Twilight when they see the sun.
Yeah, I literally think I might be made of diamond. So here's the thing that I need everybody to know, too. Last week, whenever we did this, felt fine, made it through right. At the end, I needed some milk. Obviously, we forgot it this time.
We did.
So great. So proud of myself. But it didn't hit me at all like this during it. But afterwards, I felt sick for like the next 2 days.
That's how I was whenever we did it for Taco Bell Olympics. Whenever I took it, it didn't hit me on stage, but then I left, hit me like a truck, and then I went
terrible.
to the bathroom.
It's terrible, and it burns.
Yeah.
It's worse coming out than it is going in.
Yeah.
Like 1,000%.
Uh-huh.
And that Mako shark one was like really good when I first ate it, and then I swallowed, and I literally feel it right now, like here.
I have like a slight tingle on my tongue. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
But that's about all I
I have
got.
a significant tingle. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. I
You
just know
might
it.
need the trash. There is a trash can here.
I'm gonna be sprinting here in a minute.
We
Okay,
didn't
so
forget
this is the worst tasting one out of all of them in my opinion.
It looks bad.
So it's the jalapeno chico. This
I
one
don't like
is
jalapenos.
I don't either. I hate them. It is 103 Scoville units. So it's a heater. Okay,
Mhm.
so like you should feel this one a little bit. Oh, dude, I'm gonna throw up.
You're gonna get it all over
But-
these expensive mics.
This one
The bomb.
is the killer, guys. This one is the worst thing you'll ever have. Anyways, next question. When was the last time you cried, and what was it that brought you to tears, Josh Barnum?
I actually know exactly when this was. This was
It's terrible.
this was last Monday at
Mhm.
midnight.
Wow.
Because at Oakwood we do intramural sports, and I play intramural sport right now is soccer, and that's my sport. But I quit recently because of injuries, coaching staff, and a lot of other reasons.
Dang, call him out, bro. He said coaching staff.
They all go to
You
different
know.
church, so.
He said, you know who I'm talking about?
They
Yeah,
do.
You're acting like YouTube doesn't exist.
But so
Crazy.
I'm going like my one and only opportunity right now is intramural soccer to play my sport that I've loved since I was 2 years old, or older than that. I don't remember when I started. But so I'm playing Zach Baird's team, who was a varsity player ever since his freshman year of college.
I love Zach Baird.
And he takes it seriously as well. So he's going all try hard. I'm going try hard against him.
He's a heck of a player,
And
too.
then he takes out my knees a lot. And if you know anything about me, I have really bad knees.
Like on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being like healthy, where would you rate your knees?
10 being healthy?
Yeah, 1 being like you're broken.
Like good 3.
Okay. I respect that rating. After talking with you, I respect it.
Yeah. So he and his whole team like take me out of my knees like 7 times throughout the whole game. Like my knee, at one point during halftime, I had to pop my knee back into place because it came out of socket.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah. So I went back in and I kept playing, and then I took a PK, which if you don't know, it's a penalty kick, which means the ball is stationary and it's you and the keeper, and you have one touch to blast into the goal, and that's it. So I did that. I made the goal, but the keeper dove, missed the ball, and took me out of my knee, like full body weight diving into my knee. And that was like the last straw. So then after the game, I tried walking out of the gym and leaving, and my knee gave out, and I just started crying right there.
I'm crying for you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not. That's sweat. Dude, I'm literally sweating from my eyes.
Yeah.
This happened last time, but like this is a lot, dude.
Yeah. But I don't cry often.
Mm-hmm.
But so when I did, everyone was like freaking out.
That's fair. Now, I want you to just take this next one, and I just want you to give it a good little whiff-diddy-whiffed. please do not touch your eyes after you have this on
I
your
will
hand
not.
either,
But
because this stuff is bad.
this is definitely making my nose tingle a little bit.
I'm telling you, this is the worst one. Like, the last dab is supposed to be, like, twice as hot. No, actually, like, 3 times as hot. I lied. But, no, even more than that. Holy cow. But I'm telling you, there's something about Da Bomb. Like, this thing might be the worst one out of
The
all of
last
them.
dab is the Scoville unit isn't even announced yet.
I'm still going to throw up. Yeah, it's still not even, like, established by professionals, which is why I'm like, surely it's, like, bad, right? But, like, I took them both last week, and I'm telling you, man,
Watch it be like
the
down
bomb
here.
was awful. Like, it's got to be. Well, you know what? Cheers. Let's go ahead and let's just dink it and let's
We got
sink
a big
it.
chicken for this one.
I regret everything. So, Josh, your question. When was the last time you were rejected? You don't have to go into too much detail on who or what or when, but how did it happen?
So, fairly recently, me and this girl, like, we both told each other we liked each other. And then we were hanging out. We were in my room. Yeah, it's definitely hotter than the last dab.
Dude, it's
But-
butt cheeks.
But, so we
Can't
were in
do
my
it.
room, like, playing Mario Kart, having a great time. And then she left and texted me later. And she was like, hey, I don't think I like you like that anymore. But I still want to be your friend. Like, after we've told each other, like, multiple times that we did like each other. So,
How does that make you feel?
it's happened a lot to me, so it didn't affect me as much, but it still affected me.
I'd tell you I'm crying, but I can't tell what's tears and what's sweat.
Yeah, this is hitting my tongue right now.
Dude, it's the worst. It is the worst. This one is going to taste great compared to that last one.
But, yeah, I don't feel it anywhere but my tongue right now.
You know, like, hot hands?
So talking started to hurt.
You know hot hands?
But, yeah?
So,
Are you saying you're going to lick the hot hand?
no. This makes me think of hot hands. This one gets so hot whenever air hits it. So, like, they come in the packages, until you open them, they're cold.
Yeah.
That is hot hands, but
Yeah.
for your mouth. I hate every second of this,
Yeah,
but I
it's
love
literally
you.
not hitting anywhere but my tongue right now, so, like, talking, it's, like, numb.
Yeah, just wait. It'll hit you later. It's like a kind of.
Oh, I'm
I hate
sure
my
it will.
life. Dude,
Oh.
my tongue hurts. Okay, so as I layer up my chicken, oh my gosh. Oh. Oh! All right. So, out of every youth leader we have in our youth group, who is the most likely to snoop through someone's messages and not tell them? And why do you think that?
Amy.
Oh, okay. Amy 80.
Do I have to get into it, or is
I
it...
said why?
Well, Amy's a very snoopy person, I feel like, in general.
Oh, that's terrible. That's worse than last
I
time.
don't even feel it right now, because the other one.
It's in my throat.
No, I still don't even feel it, because the other one. But I feel like Amy's a very, like, nosy person and wants to know everything. And I feel like, honestly, I could truly see her accidentally snooping through someone's messages.
Accidentally? How does that even happen?
Like, I could see, like, someone's phone being open and her thinking it's hers.
Mm-hmm.
Because Amy doesn't use her brain all of the time.
Ever.
Love you, Amy, if you're watching.
Favorite person.
But
Well,
you can
top
agree with
5.
this.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she would think it's, like, her phone and, like, start reading them. And then turns out it's not her phone.
Pain. I don't know why that was worse than last time.
I'm chilling right now.
I think it's because I dumped half the thing in my mouth.
You did. You got a lot on that.
All right. So I can survive this. This is the last dab.
I'm chilling.
It is customary on the Hot Ones channel to do 2 dabs, right? So I'm going to layer you up. There you go.
Hang on.
For those of you that want to see it, it's quite a bit.
It is.
Here you go. I'm going to get mine. Ah! I'm dying. Okay.
It's a mental state.
Oh, gosh. That was terrible.
It's a mental state.
All right,
You gotta
so-
tell yourself you're not dying.
I'm dying. Josh Barnum, we have so many people that you've connected with. A lot of the middle school boys specifically you absolutely adore.
I do.
This is a 2-ended question, double-sided, okay? 1, who is your favorite middle school boy and why?
You already know.
And 2, what can anybody do to be able to hang out with Josh Barnum and get to know him better? You want to do this?
Cheers. Good
I
luck to
hate
your
my
mouth.
life.
Oh, yep, there it is. Already. I can feel it.
I can't. I'm numb.
So, for anyone who's been to youth ever, already knows the answer to who my favorite youth kid is.
Who is it?
Definitely Talon Lackey.
Shout out Talon Lackey.
Shout out Talon. Brody, you're right there. I love you, Brody.
If we had a ranking system, you're like top 5, top 3.
Yeah. Brody, you're right there. But Talon,
Wow.
there's just something about him. He's right there. He's up top. And why? Huh.
Oh, now it's hitting you, huh?
It is. That one went straight down my throat. Didn't hit my mouth at all. But
I'm unfazed. You can keep going. I just want them to see that I'm unfazed.
But why Talon's my favorite is because me and him are very much alike. Same energy level, same personality, like almost the same person. He just is with baseball and I'm with soccer. That's about the difference. And he breaks his shoulder like every other week.
God, you're crying. No, you're crying. Yes! I'm not a wuss. You heard it here first.
That one went straight down my throat. Like, it didn't hit my tongue at all.
I'm still in pain. I'm starting to cry.
It just went straight to throat.
All right, so what can people do to get to know you better, or how can they get to hang out with you?
Oh, wow. Hey, that's my old car right there driving by. That black one. But, I'm at Oakwoo. I work at Oakwoo. I'm a student path coach there, so I'm always on campus. I'm always around. I'm here. I go to the 11 o'clock service. If you're a young adult, you can come to SYA. Great time.
I'm in pain.
Wednesday nights at 8:30 here. If you're 18 to 25, please come.
Yeah?
And then I come here at the 11 o'clock service.
Is that all you got?
And then you could reach out to me if you want.
If you want his number, contact us on the Spirit Youth page and we'll hook you up with it.
Yeah.
But, fam, we love you.
I love you.
We'll see you next time. I'm going to go find some milk so we can save ourselves, all right? Peace.